What's up, guys? It's Echan from the Partial Gamers, and today we're going to be doing a really shitty build video because I made a budget at $200, and believe it or not, you can actually build a working computer for that. So let's jump right in there. To put everything in, we're going to go with it's a DIY PC, black ATX mid tower. It comes with one fan, and one of the things I've noticed from looking at really shitty cases, mid towers, is that the really crappy ones tend to have a top slot for your PSU, and I don't know why, but I guess that's, to be perfectly honest, I don't understand it, but yeah, this is, it will probably work for, 16 bucks. So what are you gonna do? All right, for the processor, we're gonna go with an AMD Sempron 2.8 gigahertz AM3 socket. It is at 2.8 gigahertz. It'll give you enough speed to, kind of maneuver around your computer. And at only close to $40, it's not breaking the bank by any means. Here with the motherboard, we're going to go with an ASRock or ASRock or something like that. NVIDIA GeForce AM3 socket motherboard. And this one kind of does look like it was designed by a 4-year-old because, it looks all blocky and I don't know, it looks pretty shitty, but, what are you going to get for $200? You have DVA, nope, you have VGA and wow, no DVI. Alright, so I guess you're connecting via VGA and you have no choice. Don't really have too much to say about it, but it has onboard graphics, so we're not going to have to pick out a graphics card, which is going to make this a lot cheaper. For the power supply, we're going to go with a really shitty brand that I've never heard of, 480 watt power supply. And like I said, I've never even heard of this brand, but I haven't heard of the motherboards brand either, so it should work. We do not, especially with this CPU, it's only taking up 45 watts, and yeah, the 480 watt will be fine because we don't have a video card or anything like that. Next, we're gonna go with just 2 gigabytes of Kingston DDR3 RAM, and just one stick, and it's only 28 bucks, so whatever. We're just gonna go with that, and then we're gonna go with a Western Digital Blue 250 gigabytes, 7200 RPM, 16 megabyte cache, SATA 6 internal hard drive. And this is by far the best product we have in this computer. I actually have a Western Digital Blue. Mine is 1 terabyte, and I think it has a bigger cache. But yeah, this is definitely the best thing in here, and I think no, it's not the most expensive, but it's 35 bucks. So it's going to give you enough space. If you're building this thing, I'm guessing you're not going to be doing a lot of hardcore downloading, so you don't need too much space. And next we're going to go with just a real shitty $14 Rosewill 150 megabytes a second wireless adapter. It's just a USB adapter, and it's got a little antenna on it, which you don't see very often anymore, and that shows you that this is a really crappy Wi-Fi adapter. But it should allow you to surf the internet at least somewhat, and yeah. So this actually, oh, and I forgot, of course, the the Light-On, another brand I've never heard of, DVD burner, and it's 18 bucks, and you just need it to install Windows, and you can sell it after that if you'd like. But I didn't include Windows 7 in the price, and that is simply because when people look and click on a build video, most of the build videos don't include an OS. So I'm not either, because I feel like if I put 300, people wouldn't view it as cheap. like as cheap as it really is, because this is, half the price already of everything else, which kind of sucks. And plus, you can probably find Windows 7 for cheaper somewhere, maybe on eBay or something, something like that, or maybe a 32-bit. I don't know, something like that. Um, and yeah, That should bring the subtotal to 208 without Windows. And you can always bring that down a little bit. Plus, you have to add in shipping, which for some reason is really expensive here, but I'm sure you can figure all of that out. And, Newegg always has great deals, so I'm sure you can find similar products for cheaper and take advantage of deals, unlike I did this build video, whatever. A lot of times they, combine a motherboard with a CPU, or a motherboard with a case, or a power supply with a case. That's very common. And you can always just make modifications to this. Add a little more RAM, or maybe get a better Wi-Fi adapter. Obviously, you probably want a better processor. Add some memory, or maybe another HDD. And you might want to not get the motherboard for a 4-year-old. Anyway, this has been the Partial Gamers Echon. Make sure to subscribe to us. Follow us on Twitter at Partial Gamers, and like us on Facebook, facebook.com/partialgamers. And also be sure to leave a comment. Email us at thepartialgamers@gmail.com. Your suggestions for videos, and we will most likely take into account your opinions, and we want to make you guys happy, and we want to become more popular. So help us out, and peace.